Joining me now in a Fox Business exclusive, National Hockey League Commissioner Gary Bettman. Now we have to be fighting with women's soccer?
What kind of introduction was that?
It's the reality.
No,
and I'm a hockey fan.
Except international competition, whether or not it's the Olympics, is far different than the NFL's regular season or baseball or the NHL's. We're thrilled to be back. We've got great fans. We're coming off record numbers, attendance, and TV ratings, and we're continuing to grow. So we're looking forward to the start of the season, and we like being part of the conversation.
So I don't know what you're talking about, Liz Claman. How dare you? Look, the viewership comparison is here, but again, to be fair,
that's only one element of the story.
We got to bring in the hockey in Canada as well, which is absolutely gigantic too. But
exactly.
Looking at what you have done in a massive year, and you've been the longest-serving Major League Sports commissioner here. You've expanded the game.
So now you've made me feel old on top of everything else.
I'm batting 1,000.
You're doing great.
Well, will you expand the number of games? And what you've started is the Stadium Series, which have been huge hits. I saw two of them. I saw one at Soldiers Field, and these are big hockey games with national hockey teams. And I saw the one at Yankee Stadium. They're incredible. Are you going to expand the number of those?
Well, we're going to do whatever number makes sense for the schedule that year. As regular season games, they're incredibly impactful. Fans love them. They really make a difference in the market where we're playing. And so some years we've done as many as 6, some we've done as few as 2. It'll be in that range, give or take 4, and that is the right mix, we think, in terms of having these events. And what these events are really about are giving fans yet another way to connect with the game. And I dare say there are very few regular season games in any sport that get the attention that the outdoor games get.
That is true. It is huge. And I mean, the one at Dodger Stadium was incredible. Hockey at Dodger Stadium, they did it. You pulled it off, and it brings in newer viewers. You've also got a deal with Adidas. They're going to be doing for, I believe, 7 years, the uniforms, which is great, and also the collectibles when it comes to those. That's an interesting point. But I have to ask you, because it was just at the end of last season that you told us, correctly so, that the Arizona Coyotes would stay in Arizona. They are for 2 years, correct?
Well, at least. Their lease, as redone with the city of Glendale, inexplicably, will have 2 more years under their lease, and they can either renew with Glendale, and they can look at other opportunities.
Does that team survive because it had gone bankrupt?
That team. Bankruptcy was having nothing to do with its economic condition, more to do with ownership issues, but in the final analysis, Arizona is a good, important market, and it's likely that the number 1 player selected in next year's entry draft will be a kid from Arizona.
That would be interesting, an Arizona kid playing hockey. Gary, before you go, the Pittsburgh Penguins, Mario Lemieux, the owner, and Ron Burkle, who's a businessman that we cover here, up for sale for $750 million. They bought it years ago for $106 million. Who's it going to in Pittsburgh?
They're looking at their options. They may decide to keep it. They may decide to sell it.
So that's an option to keep it?
Oh, yeah. There are a number of... This is a sale that looks to the future in terms of what's best for the franchise, for Mario, for Ron. In the final analysis, they're going to do what's right for the franchise. And it's a great franchise and a great sports town.
Is Chicago going to win a 4th year out of... I mean, I love Joel Quenneville, but come on. I mean, it's Chicago over and over again with that Stanley Cup.
They have a great team, but we have incredible competitive balance. As we sit here with 2 days to go to the start of the regular season, nobody has any idea who's going to make the playoffs. And once the playoffs begin, anything can happen, and that's what we've seen for the last few years.
Kings, Rangers, those are my teams. Go NHL. Hope everybody watches. You should love hockey. Gary, great to see you.
Great to be with you.
Gary Bettman, NHL Commissioner, who's mad at me on several fronts because now I brought up the women's soccer.
Never mad at you.
You're in the right place at Fox Business. Thank you so much.
Thank you.